Sheikh bhai, it's live.
So Labib comes back into strike. They're batting at 50 for no loss. We're in the fourth over.
How you do it?
Haven't seen a boundary yet, Matt, but still early stage. They've kept the scoreboard ticking. And that's for sure. They're going. Some point he came down, so that will kind of ease some of the pressure of not scoring a boundary, and they've done that in just this ball. So Anindo Das a little bit will be under a little bit of pressure here, and we've seen a lovely shot from Rudra Chaudhary. He goes up to 7. Ahmed Labib, he's on 9, and here is Das, runs into Bush. That ball, a lovely drive, but intercepted by the man into the offside, and they go through for 3 runs.
Yeah, the overthrow as well, allowing them to come back for another. Everything happening in that ball. A lot of shot for Rudra Chaudhary and a good footwork down the fences.
It looks like the basket will go down, so whether or not umpire is going to check, but I want to think it's he's been given out. So that's the end. Flamboyant innings comes to an end, and it's 26 for 1.
Yeah, Labib for the Warriors. So 22 for 1 in the end for the Warriors. The end of Ahmed Labib, who fought 60. Warriors were three or 2 to go in the only we can there's the top up so teams can to final quite a few weeks for it to come to a situation
Saturday has been but he does well. Ball's down to the equipment and we've seen in the last 5 or 6 weeks. So both teams, both Warriors, and side gets he's
নিজ যদি খালি হয়তো কেসটা
Good delivery from Harold. So far, was none for 7. The pressure has been on. It's fair to say 4 final. The loss. Having won the toss, BACDYS is 20. Just right. Allow to play the 26-1 block probably 4 ball by the so he's to complete 6 overs on the and driving school, so things are on the way here. The long final and as well, and now Chowdhury falls. It's 27 for 2. Masood Haq with the breakthrough.
I'm good. I'm good without sound.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
So Zakir Hussain comes in at number 4 for the Warriors. Top quality middle order player is Zakir Hussain. Seen him over the...
Happy with the straight area. And so want to say a special good morning to our title sponsors, the Bangladeshi American Community of Development and Youth Services. Want to say thank you very much as our title sponsor this morning. So we're all ready for play. Here is Zakir, cuts into the offside. Has he taken the catch? And we'll have to wait and see. So ball went into the region of point, and whether the catch came off cleanly, it will be the determination of the two umpires out in the middle mat. And for one thing, Mavericks are celebrating. They think that they've got their man. And we see umpire Krishna Singh and Harish having a bit of word there. And you get the feeling, Matt, that Harish may not be in the best of position. Krishna can help him out with that, but even Krishna was on the opposite side. And so a big one here, and Harish has ruled that it's a dot ball. So for so the cricket will continue. Masih Haq has been very good in this over. So straight down the ground. Ball goes into the region of, I think, Shuvo. A bit of misfielding, and we were not too long ago talking how good the fielding has been. One of the first one we've seen. A little bit of a bubbling there, and so the 7th over comes to a close. It's 30 for 2. Zakir Hussain with 226 runs into the final. And we've seen a couple of good balls there from Imran Hashib. Hashib has really bowled well. He's conceded just a few runs, and he's really given this Mavericks team such a big start. So 30 for 2, this is the 8th over. Here is Imro into the offside. Fielder comes around, can't get there on time, and that has gone away for 4. That's a lovely shot from Zakir Hussain.
Yeah, really top shot from Zakir, and that's what he can do. You mentioned how prolific he's been in this competition. Another boundary straight down the ground from Zakir, and you feel he will have a big role in this innings for the Warriors.
And Matt, Zakir comes into this final trailing by 67 runs to Jonat Hussain from the Thunderhawks, who has 293, but his team is out of the tournament, so he will stick at 293. And with the meter running here for Zakir Hussain, could pick up a couple of runs. In fact, there's 7 for 1. And you've got to appreciate the fielding here from the Mavericks. Not only the bowling has been good, Matt, the ground fielding has really supported the bowling so far.
Yeah, aside from really that one misfield, ever since then it's been alright.
So ball cut into the offside. Good looking shot from Apsar. So the 8th over comes to a close. It's 36 for 2. So want to say good morning to all our sponsors on behalf of Bacana, Akash Medical Care, Duncan Lax Network, Sahara's Kitchen,
Zafran Grill, Barlow, LTM Insurance Agency, Island Construction Company, B-Tech Academy, and not forgetting MH Driving School. I want to say thank you very much for all your generosity during the season of 2023, and we hope that you'll be aboard again in 2024. Masood Haq will continue. And Matt, we've seen a very good bowling effort so far from the Mavericks. They've only conceded 4.5 runs and over. 8 of us have been bowled so far, and it's 36 for 2. Masood Haq will continue, will come in to bowl to Hasib Absar. He's on 6. Jakir is on 6, and it's 36 for 2. So ball into the offside, and so runs coming by singles here as Masood Haq continues. So Jakir Hussain on strike on 6. Down the ground he goes. It's been, and that one will go away to the boundary. So it looked to be pretty much a tame shot down the ground from Jakir Hussain, but this outfield seems to be pretty quick here. Raced away and beat the man away for 4. So I was going to say it's been a bit of a uncharacteristic innings from the Warriors so far. We saw the likes of Ahmed Labib and Rudra Chaudhry didn't quite get going. Jakir Hussain, a big player with lots of runs to his name already in this tournament. He has looked fluent so far, however.
Yeah, Matt, he comes into this match with over 200 runs, 226. And he's posted 10 so far. He's going to be a key man here. We've seen 4 players coming in to this final with over 200 runs in the season. Well, that's a lovely shot. Has he found the gap? I bet he has. And a couple of strikes in this over off the bat of Jakir Hussain. He picks up more runs. And it's 45 for 2. What a shot.
Lovely shot again from Jakir Hussain. And really starting to mount a fight back here for the Warriors. Moves up to 14 of 10 deliveries and taking it to Masood Haq. Not doing too much, just playing the ball into the gap, and the outfield seems to be doing the rest.
So ball cut away, keeping a bit low. 9 in this over. This has been a very good over here for the Warriors, having won the toss, electing to bat. And while things might have been on the slow side, Jakir Hussain, he's been so prolific this season again. Ball cut and play and a miss. So the 9th over comes to a close. 9 gone. It's 45 for 2. So 9 overs gone. Welcome you back to all our viewers wherever you're watching from. And we're coming to you live from Flushing Meadow Park in Queens, New York. And we're delighted that you've joined us for the BACDYS T20 Cup Final. And it's between the Mavericks and the Warriors, with the news Warriors choosing to bat. And they've posted 45 for 2. Hasib Absar is on 7, Jakir Hussain is on 14, and they've posted an 18-run partnership so far. And Matt, we saw in the last over the class and the skill of Jakir Hussain, a couple of 4s in that over, and he's really showed us why he has had over 200 runs this season.
Yeah, not only that, but throughout the years, Jakir Hussain has always been one of the better batters in the New York area. A big test for him, though, with the Warriors. 2 down. That over will certainly do a bit for his confidence. And we'll see if, as for Hasib Absar, does it translate over to him at the other end? And can they get a partnership going? They've already got off to a start. 18-run partnership. We saw a 22-run partnership between the openers, Rudro and Labib, but probably not striking as good as they would have liked coming off 28 balls. This partnership now dominated by Jackie Hussain, and that 9-run over will certainly help the Warriors. So Tapash Baisia, the captain, takes the ball mark. And you made mention, a couple of former international players involved in this final. Tapash Baisia has played at the highest level. And they will come in here with 66 balls still to be bowled, 45 for 2. And we'll come into bowl to Absar. And as you made mention, the nice little partnership forming here for the Warriors. They're up to 18 so far. And here is Tapash Baisia with 45 for 2. Runs into bowl to Hasib Absar. And he's driving well. That's a lovely shot. Goes up to the fielder. They go through for 1. So things have started here in the 10th over. And Matt, when you look at the stats of coming into this final, we've seen 4 players with over 200 runs. We made mention of Janat Hussain from the Thunderhawks, 293. Jakir came into this final with 226. He's posted 14 additional runs. His meter is running. Ashadullah from the Lions, 221 runs. And Anik from Piranha with 210 runs. Those are the 4 batters with over 200 runs in the series. But you get the feeling that Jakir Hussain does have the opportunity to advance his 226 in coming into this final, and really to get up to 293. He needs 67 in this game. So far he's posted 15. And those 67 that we are talking about, if he gets going, he could pull that off with some bit of ease. He's such a quality player.
And he's shown that quality already. 3 boundaries from him. No doubt be on the hunt for that 67, not only because of his personal milestone, but also because his team will probably need a big score from him as well.
Yeah. So Absar comes back into strike. A play and a miss, and the ball goes through to Nazmul Siddiqui. How important is having a top-class keeper behind the sticks, Matt?
Very important, especially we've seen a few deliveries keep a tad low, bit of unpredictability at times. Nazmul Siddiqui, very big help behind the sticks.
Yeah, and the experience that Nazmul has playing cricket in the New York area, Matt. Here is Tapash Baisia to Absar. Oh, trying to go big, doesn't get the elevation, and they get an easy single. This has been a very good over here from Tapash Baisia. He's only gone for 3 and 4 balls. So 48 for 2, 3 in this over so far. Oh, lofted into the offside. And one of the softest dismissal you could ever seen. Jakir is gone for 15, is 48 for 3.
Well, he'll be asking himself, how has that happened? Tapash Baisia getting the wicket. And in the end, just a gentle chip straight to the fielder. So what was looking to be a promising start for Jakir Hussain ends abruptly. He falls for 15, and it's been story of the innings for the Warriors. Struggle, somebody starts to get going, starts to accelerate the scoring, and then a wicket falls. It's happened yet again. Tapash Baisia with the wicket. It's 48 for 3.
Hold here. Hold the middle. You're gonna go into where your seat is. Good. In fact, go back now. Yeah. Go back to your chair. Okay, we good?
So Sean Ahmed comes to the middle at 48 for 3. And Tapash Baiziamat has gone up to 14 wickets in this series. He's at the top of the table with another player by the name of Abdul Maman. He's on 13 also from Nokili. And so Tapash Baizia has gone up by 1, so he's at the top of the heap so far. And he has a chance to even advance more, perhaps a couple more wickets.
Yeah, and a huge wicket as well to his name, that of Zakir Hussain. And it brings Sean Ahmed, and we would have seen Sean Ahmed in that final last year as well. He went absolutely berserk. I recall correctly, would have hit maybe about 4 or 5 sixes. I think he had hit 3 or 4 in a row at some point. Went crazy. Big ball beater is Sean Ahmed. But a different stage of the game now. Still just about halfway of the innings. Still left to go, and with 3 wickets down, with only 4.8 on the board.
Bye. Let's
So
put this
Sean
on this
Ahmed
side.
is ready. Here is Tapash Baisia. The ball defended into the offside. He will get off the mark quite easily. And at the end of 10, it's 49 for the loss of 3 wickets.
Food out, you get what I'm saying? I know. Bangladesh flag that thing going to be the
So Shubham will continue. It's 49 for 3. And they're going just about 5 runs and over, 4.9 to be exact. Sean Ahmed, he's on strike, and we know he can hit the ball. Ball into the offside, can't score. Good start here from Shubham. And you get the feeling, Matt, that this could be perhaps the 5 bowlers being used here by the Mavericks. Couple of good balls from the left arm spinner has really kept Sean Ahmed
I wanted to bring it down, but
extremely quiet. They're batting at 49 for 3.
no, this is this. I am trying, but I'm trying to.
So the 50 comes up. 50 comes up in the 11th over. A very subdued
This is tight.
Warriors camp for the time being. They know at about the 11th over. Probably should have gotten quite a few more, but that's how the game plays. 50 on the board. Oh, swept away. That's a good looking shot, but protection out in the deep. And just a couple of runs in this over. This has been another tidy one here from Shubham.
How do you shift it up? Rekunda. It's this one, right? But this one.
Yeah, really good over here from
This is supposed to be this.
Surawadi Shubham.
It over any cinema. Oh my lord.
So ball worked into the offside. Sean Ahmed can't score, and Matt, with these tidy overs, the game gets away very fast on you at times. These are T20 matches.
No, I think this is fine, honestly.
Miller comes in here with 54 balls remaining, Matt.
Move it to that side. Okay. But angle is the bomb, but just we get just about. Okay, Anu bhai. I think I can.
আমার এখানে বক্সে এ শেখ এই তো এই বক্সে ফাইন ভাই এখানে ছোট বক্সে হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ
Who's the bowler there?
হ্যাঁ আল শাকিব
So Al Shakib comes into the attack mat. 54 balls remaining.
আর একটু পিছনে নিয়ে যাবে পিছনে পুরো
And if
টেবিল
they should get a run a ball from here, it's going to be 106.
Arrow.
Get the feeling that in this game you'll probably need a little bit more than that.
Arrow.
Playing a miss. Good start from Al Shakib. And things are on the way here in the 12th over.
Yeah, Al Shakib, a man out of the Team United Fighters set up in the New York National League. Bowled quite well this season for them. Bit of a late introduction into the innings, you'd think, for a bowler of Al Shakib's quality.
So playing a miss, concentrating on the offside. We've seen a couple of play and miss here from Sean Ahmed. And we come down to 52 balls remaining in this final.
Yeah.
A final in which should have happened so many weeks ago, Matt. Well, because of the inclement weather, here we are, 52-3.
That's fine, right? ওই যে স্কোরবোর্ডের জন্য একটু ব্লক হয়ে গেছে
Punched into the offside and it will run away towards the backward point area. And that's 4 runs for Sean Ahmed.
A welcome boundary for Sean Ahmed and for the Warriors through the offside, and we know he can strike the ball, we know he can get things going very quickly. We'll need to do something similar to that, but also keep his wicket intact.
So lovely shot from Sean Ahmed. He goes up to 7. 56-3, 51 balls still to be bowled.
Hey, yeah.
And you never know what can be good scores in these T20 games. Oh, lofted over the bowler's head, was surprised by a ball that kept 4.8. And they've got 48 balls still to be bowled. Want to say special good morning to all our sponsors: MH Driving School, B-Tech Academy, Island Construction Corp, LTM Insurance Agency, Barlow, Zafran Grill, Sahar's Kitchen, Duncan Lax Network, Akash Medical Care, and not forgetting our title sponsors, BACDYS, Bangladeshi American Community Development and Youth Services. So I want to say thank you on behalf of Bakana. You're watching the final, and this is Mavericks. They take on the Warriors with the news. Warriors, they're batting at 58-3. And delighted that you've joined us. A final that should have happened for some time, but it has come off finally at Flushing Meadow Park. So Anindo Das will continue. We've got 48 balls remaining. Oh, that one has taken the stumps apart, and Hasib Absar is gone. It's now 58-4.
What a ball from Anindo Das, one of those loopy, slower deliveries that we've seen perfected by a lot of bowlers in this modern T20 game. Executed to perfection that time from Anindo Das, bamboozling Absar. And another wicket falls here for the
result so far. Chaudhary for 12, Labib for 9, Absar for 11, Jakir for 15. We've seen one from Tapash Baisia, we've seen two from Anindo Das, and we've seen one from Masood Haq, the wicket so far. Oh, lovely shot from Sean Ahmed, and that has gone upstairs. Big strike from Sean Ahmed. That brings up the first maximum of this match, and that's a lovely shot for 6.
It's a lovely shot indeed from Sean Ahmed. And you look at this partnership, Sean Ahmed and Rahat Khan, two big hitters of the ball. If at least one of them can get going, can just raise the spirits a bit in this Warriors innings, can really get them back on track, and Sean Ahmed, could that be the first of many?
So playing a miss, and the ball goes through to Nazmo Siddiqui. So good comeback here from Anindo Das. So Matt, we saw the Warriors coming into the final. Their semi-final win over the Lions, their quarter-final win over Brooklyn Scorpions, and they would have lost during their regular season to Orbit at some point. Oh, into the onside, fielder comes in, Shuvo settles, takes a comfortable catch, and Sean Ahmed goes 65 for 5. Well, once again, the bad luck seems to be affecting the Warriors. Just as soon as you see a big shot, just as soon as you see a shift in the scoring rate, a wicket falls. And now it's Sean Ahmed who falls for 14. After that 6, 2 balls later, Anindo Das strikes back 3 for 15 for Anindo Das. Sean Ahmed falls for 14 at 65 for 5. Yeah, we've seen a very good bowling efforts here from Anindo Das. He's picked up 3. And the Warriors under pressure here with 43 balls still to go. They're batting a 65 for 5. And the numbers, these are not numbers that the Warriors will be happy about, but Mavericks will be quite happy that they've taken 5. Their feeling has really been good. And you look at the card, they're batting a 65 for 5, the Warriors. So 65 for 6. Mustafizur Rahman comes in and faces up to a dot ball. So 13 done, it's 65 for 5.
When the team is given to the umpire, remember the whole idea of the impact player, you wait until the toss is spin. So you don't know who that player is. If you decide for ball, well, your impact player, good chance might be a batter. So that is causing so much in the upper sheet, and the umpire doesn't know. And then when it's being left, that captain now got to go discussion of that game. That's the umpire way. And then at that level, of course, right? So then the captain run got closer, and the umpire still away.
So the action continues. Al Shakib Matt starts another over. Rahat Khan on strike. And they're batting a 65 for 5, 41 balls still to be bowled.
Yeah, Al Shakib had a good enough first over. Went for 6. Now bowling up to Rahat Khan and Mustafizur Rahman. Still a fair bit to go here for the Warriors.
Yeah, big swing and a miss here from Rahat Khan. Doesn't go too well, and ball goes through to the keeper. We made mention, Matt, the Warriors have really had a good season, only losing 1 game to Orbit. They got past Jerome Jets, Royal Knights, Sandwich, quarter-final game, Brooklyn Scorpions, and then semi-final game against the Lions. Scored a couple of double hundred during the course of this 2023 season. Another play and a miss, and the ball goes through to the wicketkeeper. This has been a very good over from Al Shakib.
Yeah, really good stuff from him. Rahat Khan has not had an answer. 3 dots on the trot now for Shakib.
When you look at the Mavericks, they've lost a couple of games during the season to Brooklyn Scorpions and then of course the Team Lycans. But they've won against the New Jersey Royals, also the Lycans. They got past Orbit in their quarterfinal game, got past Thunderhawks in their semi-final game. And so the Warriors and the Mavericks with a big clash here with the news. The Warriors under some bit of pressure here. We've seen a very good over from Al Shakib. He's bowled 4 dot balls so far.
Let's charge it. We have
Rahat Khan yet again playing a miss, so this has been a fantastic over from Al Shakib. Rahat Khan unable to really lay back on ball here.
16.
we switched it up.
Yeah, we've seen 5 dot balls in this over. And so here is Al Shakib with 5 dot balls. Into the offside, a bit of hesitation, the scamper through for 1. And a quality over comes to an end, 14 gone, 66 for 5.
No, I mean, I can ask him if he's alone. Yes, I'm the guy.
গাড়ি দিয়ে যাইতে আবার আসতে হবে
in the better you will first exit. You only will take the exit. Just locally take it. There is 7-Eleven.
এখান দিয়ে যা যাও
হ্যাঁ এখান দিয়ে মানে এখান দিয়ে না সরি এই যে 1 আছে না ইন 1 দিয়ে শুরু হবে যেটা জামাইকা থেকে যায় 7-Eleven নিয়ে সাথে না
So Aninder Das 3 for 15 from his 2 overs.
So ball into the offside. Again a bit of hesitation, but thankfully they've made it through Matt for a single as we come down to the last 35 balls.
Aninder Das statistically will show a bit of contrast. Probably been the most expensive bowler for the Mavericks, but he's got the most wickets out of everybody. 3 for 16 from 2.1 overs.
So ball defended here by Rahman. Can score, 34 balls remaining. And Matt talking about bowling. Tapash Baisia with 14 wickets in this series, top of the heap so far. Abdul Maman, another player from Nokali, but his team is knocked out. He will be stranded on 13. A chance for Rahat Khan with 10 wickets to really get up to that point. A big swing and a miss here from Rahman. So this has been some tidy stuff from Mavericks so far. We saw a very tidy over from Al Shakib. An over that only conceded 1. We've seen a couple of balls in this over from Aninder Das. He's only conceded 1 from a couple of balls and runs in to bowl to Rahman. Edged and runs here for this batting team. Whether or not it will carry, they're gonna cross for 3 and they come back running well. And so 3 runs off the edge of the bat of Rahman is 70 for 5.
Streaky but effective for the Warriors and for Mustafizur Rahman. Rahat Khan comes back onto strike. Really struggled against Al Shakib. We'll look for a change of fortunes here, facing up to Aninder Das.
Oh, he finally gets hold of a shot into the region of Shuvo. Shuvo does well. Had to cover some bit of ground, Matt. Ball was coming down quite quickly, and in the end, Rahman picks up a single, hands a strike. In fact, Rahat Khan picks up a single and hands the strike to Mustafizur. We've seen an over so far that has conceded 5 runs, and here's Das. Straight down the ground.
And now they come back for a couple of runs. Throw goes into the keeper's end. And it looks like a couple of runs. So it's all happening here at Flushing Meadow Park. And so it looks like a couple of runs. 73 for 5. The experienced Tapash Baisia with 14 wickets this season.
Wide conceded here from Baisia first up.
So we come down to the final in this T20 Cup. To the middle. And ball played back to the bowler. So the 16th over comes to a close. It's 78 for 6. 78 for 6. Last T4 balls, final Warriors, they're playing a 78-6. Here comes a big play in the miss, so the struggle. So a couple of good balls there from Shivo. That ball. 22 balls. Oh, one that skids right through. Keeps low. And buys the call from umpire Harish Samat. We're down to 21 balls.
We're here again from Shivo. He's been really good. 2.5 over 8. International experience doing wonders.
So ball punched into the offside. Still here to Rahman. Single Azar. Rahman on the strike. Rahman there for time. In 9 deliveries faced. Bowled well, 2.5, none for 9. Bowled so economically well. Takes the bail off, but 117 on, it's 80 for 6. 80 for 6 at the end of 17.
But when my team loses, there's a man of
limbs not even.
Goals are Ahmed, and that's 4 runs. Yeah, really good shot from Gulzar Ahmed, a bullet straight down the ground. Greets Al Shakib with 4. And no chance for Masood Haq running around now. It's always going to beat him to the fence. 17 deliveries to go. Even though the innings as a whole hasn't been great for the Warriors, can they maximize this 17? Yes, Matt, and can they end with some bit of momentum? Small momentum is momentum anyway. And so we come down to 16 balls. We've seen a lovely shot from Gulzar Ahmed at the start. And Al Shakib with 4 in the over so far. Chopped into the ground, shortish ball. And the run scamper through for 1, so brings Mustafizur Rahman on to strike. It's 85 for 6, 15 balls remaining. For the last 12 here. Can he find a game? Comes out quiet. They come back for a couple of runs. Good running. Yeah, the running and probably try and get quick singles, 2s and 3s because the boundaries have been quite difficult to score. Run a ball exactly will get them 100, maybe 110 if they can really push. And into the last 10 balls. Yeah, you're right. That's they want to 100 side straight into the hands of the fielder. The catching has really been good. And then well, we wait and see. Harry and have a look. And so that's the 7 wicket goes down, 89 for 7. Good catch. So another goes 9 balls remaining in the we've seen very the Mavericks match and comes down to the last 9 balls here for the one. And now there never really got going anybody for the Warriors at the scorecard of 12, 15, 14, just a lot of stuff, but nothing special. As Rahi Ahmed, the hero from last year, comes in with 9 deliveries to go, and can he make a few? This man all the time. Rahi Ahmed, that's what he does best. He can hit the ball a long way back and can get you runs. First ball, not wasting it. That one went up. And how much distance he had to cover running in made it look very easy in the end. Tapash BACDYS here. There's that experience of him coming into play. And another wicket fall. So Rahi Ahmed was entertaining for 2 balls, for 3 balls. He goes. It's 95 for 8. So Russell Tipu comes into the middle. Rahman will be on strike. That dismissal would have happened off the last ball. And Tapash BACDYS with 15 wickets. Oh, he's gone for 6. So Rahman finally latches on to 1 and sends the ball packing over the flags, and the 100 comes up here for the Warriors. 100 on the board.
Yeah, big milestone here for the Warriors. Mustafizur Rahman has been out there for some time, finally gets hold of 1 straight down the ground. And now with 5 deliveries to go, how much excess of 100 will be the target?
The ball tugged into the onside. Every run will count. They settle for 1 and brings Russell Tipu on to strike with 4 balls remaining. Tapash BACDYS has gone for 7 in this over. They've crossed the 100 mark. That's going to be a big psychological figure, Matt. And we come down to the last 4 balls with the experienced captain in form of Tapash BACDYS with 15 wickets, the most by any bowler. And he runs into ball to Tipu. Tipu gets 1 that keeps low, no fault of his. And we come down to 3 balls remaining.
Getting taller and taller as the last 3 or 4 overs have winded down.
So a couple of balls remaining. Russell Tipu on strike. 11 runs in this over. This has been the most expensive one. It's 106 weight, and we come down to the last 2 balls. Tapash BACDYS runs into ball to Russell Tipu. Into the onside, running quickly. They may only get 1, and they come on. And Matt, Rahman will be on strike. It's 107 for 8.
They were 80 after 17 overs. They're 107 with 1 ball to go. So they've got 27 runs from the last 2.5 overs. Just over 9 runs and over. So it's been somewhat of a good ending here for the Warriors.
1 ball remaining. Rahman on 13. Here's the final ball. BACDYS runs in. Into the onside. Fielder comes in. Hashim, they're looking for a couple of runs. Close to the keeper's end. And it looks like run out 1. It looks like run out 1. So it's 108. 108 at the end of 20. So they've got a score to bowl at. And they've got to make the best out of this. Taking on the pad. Would have been sliding down, way down the leg side, but in the end struck the equipment. And so Mohammed Faisal has made a very good start. Couple of dot balls here. So I want to say special good afternoon to our title Barlow, LTM Insurance Agency, Island Construction Corp. Bowled him, so that's the end of Tabib. He's gone. Mohammed Faisal strikes. Is 4 for 1. Peach of a Tarana, Zama Mavericks and the Warriors final. Sliced away, up towards third, and brings the attacking Nazmul Siddiqui onto strike. 5 for 1.
Yeah, Nazmul Siddiqui, or Dihan as he goes by as well, if he can, excluding what we saw before that, they've been in control of this game. Got about almost 30 runs, almost 10 and over off the last 3 overs, had a bit of momentum. Warriors, particularly in the hand of Mohammed Faisal, 2 for 4 situation.
Last wicket keeper. And you look, so we've seen a couple of wickets from Mohammed.
Now Hasib Absar being put under a bit of pressure. Where does he go here?
And we've seen a good bowling for Muhammad Faisal, 2 for 4. In fact, 2 for 6.
I was still fairly young. Remember JP that time as well will forever be my favorite, but JP Dumini was another player I enjoyed watching as well.
So, ball played into the outside. KL scores a 4 overs gone. It's 22.
Rahat Khan.
Siddiqui would want to use these games as a chance to really get some knock in the middle. A lot of these players have been affected by the inclement weather we have had for the last month. Get up to 83 degrees today. And here is Tipu. And you get the feeling, man, the shoe. So good performance from Mavericks. The overs in the onside, easy single, and that will complete the 5 to 6. They 9 balls. Are you sure if this was an international game, Harris would have gone upstairs to have a look?
Probably.
Yeah, these umpires. And he's got Shavan Iqbal. Shavan Iqbal. We're in over number 7. You're what? Five for 2, and so they need 64 from 66. So while there's a break in the action, I want to say special good afternoon to our title sponsor for this event. And that's the Bangladeshi American Community Development and Youth Services. We want to say thank you very much for your support this year. And not forgetting the likes of Akash Medical Care, Duncan Lax Network, Sahar's Kitchen, Zafran Grill, Barlow LTM Inc, Island Construction Company, BTech Academy, and not forgetting MH Driving School. So Russell, Vicky remains on. Come down to the last 64 needed here, Matt. Turn into the onside, and they could pick. Has to run such a long way, Matt. We're in trouble. 49 on the board. Change. Yeah. We come to the last runs to get and walks away in business-like fashion. Tipu gets the wicket. Shuvo has to go, so 50 up and out for the Mavericks. They lose their third. The partnership is broken. It's 50 for 3 as Shuvo falls and Masood Haq walks to the middle. A wicket in this over. Up Faisal as Masood Haq comes to the middle with 59 to get from 60 balls.
Caving under the pressure, looking to make something happen, and picks out Rahat Khan. And the Warriors are back into this game.
Yeah, this is really a big game. Yeah, this is really a big wicket here. You got the feeling, not too sure if Rahat Khan picked up the shot, but he was so late on moving. But in the end, he had enough time because the ball was struck very high. And once the ball goes up very high, it takes a longer time to come down. And so that is why I think Rahat Khan was able to make that immense. But when you look, not being a very good number, the Mavericks, they lost a couple of wickets here. Nazmul Siddiqui gone for 29. So Nazmul Siddiqui comes back for 29. Ahmed Labib has picked up 1. He's bowling at 1 for 3. And is it game on here at Flushing Meadow Park? 59 to win.
Absolutely is game on.
Ahmed Labib coming up big here for the Warriors, getting the wicket of Siddiqui. How new are these two men out in the middle, Matt? Haven't faced the ball, neither of them. 59 from 58, just still run a ball required. So she has had some top class game out with us at Cavaliers last year. And he comes in here with handy innings from time. Leading us with 59 from 57 balls. Yeah, miss all of a sudden. The Warriors. And you never know in these low scoring games what could go wrong or what could go right. The Cavaliers, Ahmed Labib, also a man that would have been part of them this season. Would have been part of that Cavaliers lineup that finished as fun as that. A bit of experience himself. So 50. $51. So good number here for the Mavericks. Lost the wicket at 50 mark. Masood Haq. No before mentioned that with 55 balls at their disposal. The final ball in this equality over 51 for 4. They need 59 to win. So Russell T2 will put his final over. 58 to win. Ball into the outside. His second run. Ahmad, it's that very faint advantage. 57 to win, 53 balls remaining, slightly more runs than balls remaining. Is that slightly an advantage for this bowling team? Certainly, especially with the wickets leaning toward that minimal margins. Not a good ball that keeps a tad. So far he's bowled a 1 run in 3 balls. Ball defended into the offside. Held on a very tight rein here. Another good delivery from Russell Tipu. So pressure here on Masood Haq and pressure here on the Mavericks. We'll have to wait and see. Oh, not out. So just the enthusiasm there. And so a very good over comes to an end. An over that only conceded 1, 12 gone, 52 before. So 40 up to wow, into the hands of the bowler. Ahmed Labid, second. More so umpiring signal mat has to do with the hands. Harish extends that arm. That's not a no ball. He's only telling the bowler wait until the batsman is ready. One with the foot, the leg by. Doesn't strike the stumps in the end. And has good, but still got a shot. Keeping that score rate is slowly getting up to a point where singles won't really do much. Yes, Matt, I made mention. It's beginning to be a bit of a gap here as the Warriors are putting some tidy overs. So they need 53 to win from 44. Over here, still a good over, more effective. 3 so that will come to 13 comes 4 50 to 42 balls. 52 to win 42. So 52 to win from 42 balls. Hasib Absar has been given the ball. And Matt, you get the feeling that the next 2 overs will probably decide the outcome of this game.
Well, in T20 cricket, you can never be too sure. Can never be too sure. You never know when a game will change. So I wouldn't say 2 overs. You've still got 7 to go. But certainly, the Warriors are in control and they can take another wicket here. Probably the wicket of Hashibim rule. And if they can get 2 tight overs here, it'll really make things difficult.
So they need 52 to win from 42 balls, asking 7.4. They're going at 4.3. We saw an over from Absar that went for 9, so he will have to get it better. He will have to give the Warriors a better over. Comes to 52 balls. In the right and hands the strike to Masood Haq. We saw Masood take 6 before he got on mark. So we come down to 51 balls. Still so much to decide this game. These ball. The run rate has got to 7.4. They're going at 4.4. So this team of really 109, but they come back. They put down a couple of chances, and Mavericks was off the bat of Masood Haq. Not too sure. Might have been Masood Haq or Hashib out in the middle mark. A ball and caught chance of the bowling of Labib. No ball is the call. Will be followed up by a free hit ball match. Big moment here, big chance for Masood Haq. A big chance for Masood Haq to free the arms, to get a boundary, to just be overstepped. Match like that. Stand as a spinner. And again, Haq can't get the ball off the square, so 60 for 4 still. So 49 from 30, 49 from 39. And they're batting a 60 for 4, the Mavericks. Another ball that keeps low. Mavericks here being held back. We've seen some very good bowling come back. This is not there. It was play and a miss. 14th over comes to a close. It's 60 for 4, so they need 49 from 36. 49 36. And the ask going up over 8, and over 8.1 is the ask. And they're going at 4. So 49 to win from 36. Imral on 5, the man on strike. They're batting a 60 for 4. Ahmed Labib will continue. 2 overs, 1 for 7 mat. And we come down to 49 to win from 36 balls. Game hanging in the balance. Anyone can win this game. And Hashib on strike. He's on 5. A partnership of 10. Looking for runs. Labib starts with a dot ball. And Ahmed. Yeah, 49 to win from 34. And it's beginning to come back too well. But comes Shaquem from here in the course of the huddle. The roar from the Warriors are becoming louder. And they know they've got a chance here. They'll have to still keep taking. We'll have to find a way to get up to 49. But we're beginning to see also an X to climb after every over. And that run rate, that required run rate, not getting that ball too high. To get going very quickly. 49 to win from 2 for 17. 7 correction. The catch was dropped. Masood Haq has been run out. Maybe the best type of catch to drop. Oh, what have we seen here? A drop catch. Ends up in the wicket nonetheless. And Masood Haq falls. 61 for 5. So 61 for 6, 48 to win from 33 balls. The captain comes to the middle. He gets louder after every wicket. We saw a drop catch from wicket for them. And they've picked up one, 61 middle. And 48 this game. ball there. Ball. So Rahat Khan has given that to win. Good move. So Rahat takes ball and Mavericks and so bring about Rahat Khan trying to with so Tapash BACDYS of the table 15 wickets, but it all comes down to how well he can with an asking rate 9 and over. Start here from Rahat Khan, and that equation comes down to 46 to win from 29 balls. Shot from Tapash from 28 balls. We've seen a good couple of balls there from Rahat Khan. Inside edge, we wait to see the final boundary. And look at that, gone away for 4 eyes. So it doesn't matter how they come. For welcome. And races away for a much needed for the Mavericks. They'll be hoping for a couple more. Anything the batters, and they're still able to pick up a boundary. Here when this seamers come back, that once the ball eludes the keeper, it's been a fairly fast outfield. It's gonna run a long way. Good shot here from Al-Shakib. So 39 to win from 26, 39 to win from 26. Al-Shakib has played a good hand so far. Tapash BACDYS is at the other end, and they're batting us not a good. Quite flow. Board move. Move
4 overs. 4 balls, look at the game. 100 game of when you game can still go either way, but you've got to feel that the Warriors have something in front. Final of was impressive figure at the top of the order earlier on, 2-6, and he back to win. I'll check the other end, and back to BACDYS. Another back. The man, the hustle. Plus 10 runs and over required from this team. Al Shakib will have to get a few. Yeah, Matt, you're right on that. They'll probably have to get a boundary. Couple of wides. Wrong. 6-2 9 not here. Mavericks to give more of good start so far from Rahat Khan. 2 dot balls. Can't ask. Tapash straight to the seen a very good start to the 18th over here. The 4th ball.
ball last change. From Eagle. Long match. Wicket. The ball. It works. And on strike. You never know. He's on 7 ball. The final 250. Swing and a miss. Runs on the board, and you cover. One. So, of it. A lot of it is big. Yeah, start here from Muhammad Faisal. And things very, very slim here for fast bowlers. Muhammad Faisal has done really well using that angle to his back. With still Anindo Das and Mahmood. And you get the feeling that the Warriors are beginning to celebrate, Matt. A lot of high fives around, although we need to remind them there's still 6 balls left in this game. But they're a confident bunch. And this will go down in years to come. the boys from the Warriors team would always remember. They made 108 in the final and defended it. 23 to get in this last over. And the lesson to probably underestimate 108 ever. We saw them bat it extremely well in the first 8 overs of this game. They were batting at 50 for 3 at the end of 10, halfway stage. They were 50 for 3, they were cruising. And then we saw wickets begin to fall. 6 balls. It's going to be tough. Rahat Khan will finish off things here. Saw the end of the 19th over. They're celebrating already. They're going to miss and they're going to scamper through. Another wicket goes down. So 23 to win from 5 balls. Mamoon comes to the so Rahat Khan, 8 balls to finish. And he's got some margin to play with. 23 still here. Mavericks find themselves position trying to win. They're batting 53. And it looks like it will be the Warriors this time. 23 to win in 5 balls. Rahat Khan given the ball, come into bowl to Gone, so he hasn't lasted long. Rahat Khan goes straight through. Big swing and a miss. Rahat Khan has another one, second for him. And now with 23 from 4, Rahat Khan will look to end it off with a team hat-trick here for the Warriors as Aninder Das walks to the middle. So Aninder Das comes to the middle, 4 balls. They need 23 to win. Rahat Khan 2 for 12. Will go up to 12 wickets this season. And here he is, will come into ball to Das. 23 to win from 4 balls. This ball will have to go for a boundary. Oh, that's a lovely strike from Aninder Das. And that has gone for 4. Keeping hopes alive, Aninder Das with a boundary. Unfortunately, that needed to go for 6. Because now it's 19 to win from 3, which mathematically can only tie the game. Unless, of course, there are extras. So Aninder Das will need to hit 3 6s, or we'll have to hope Rahat Khan
has a nightmare of the next 3 deliveries.
Yeah, 3 sixes here, maybe some no balls, you never know, but you're right on that. 3 sixes will put it into a super over. Well, we've seen an excellent strike from Anindo Das, and it comes down to a 6 will keep them alive in this game. Or maybe a no ball, an extra. Marat Khan, here he is. Will he allow? That could seal the fate here of the Mavericks. Two balls remaining, 19 to get. The question is, but by what margin will the Mavericks lose by? And it all comes down to the second to last ball. Kept low, fielder does well. Rudra Chaudhary to keep the ball in play, Matt. And it all comes down to this final ball. In fact, he might have been stumped or run out. Run out, so this game has ended. So 90 all out. And what a comeback here from the Warriors, Matt, posting just 108. And they were able to defend it by 18 runs. What a game here for the Warriors.
For the Warriors, Rahat Khan.